Hello, today I'll be presenting my capstone project for CodeInPlace 2021. I've decided to design a BlackJack simulator on Python using the ed IDE. Let's give it a spin. So here we have the initial screen with the introduction to the Silver Dollar Saloons Blackjack table. It shows the user's current balance, the minimum bet, and the maximum bet. And the player can choose to leave the blackjack table by betting 0. So if we try to bet a string or something that's not a number, we'll be able to catch that error, and it'll prompt the user to enter a bet again. If we enter something smaller than the minimum bet, the dealer will check the bet and say that it's too small. If we try to bet something more than the largest bet allowed, we'll also get an error message. And then if we try to bet more than what we have, it'll say that we don't have enough money to place the bet. So moving on, let's just use a bet of 10. The dealer confirms the bet. And we'll start by dealing you cards, 2 cards, and measuring how many points they are worth, as well as show the dealer's card face up. It then gives the user an opportunity to double down, which would double the user's bet, but only gives him an opportunity to get 1 card. If I decide to do that, I'll type Y or yes. I get another card. It measures the amount of points and reassesses what my bet is, which will be double what I entered initially. And then it establishes that I busted. I went over 21. Sends me a little message and updates my balance. So now going on to another case. $19 points. Dealer shows 3 face up. I do not wish to double down this time. And it gives me opportunity to either stay and not take any more cards or hit. So I'll stay here. Dealer's turn is then initiated. He shows his card. He has 5 points. He will keep hitting until his hand is more than 17 or more. He ended up getting 20 points. He wins and keeps the bet. So this is an interesting case. I ended up busting with an ace worth 11 points. The code will catch that and then change the value of the ace to 1 point. After that I will stay, since I decided to double down. The dealer's code has the same kind of protection, since aces in blackjack can be worth 11 or 1. And in this case the dealer busted. If we go into the code, we'll see that there are some checks that catch blackjack cases, and will essentially stop the game if both players have blackjack, if the dealer has blackjack, or if only the user has blackjack. The payoff is also correct, with a 3-to-2 ratio, which is the common amount. Then we go into the double down cases, and then we go to the standard hand of blackjack, which allows the users to stay or hit. Here we have the ace 11 to 1 code block, and then it'll go on to the dealer's turn after that. If we decide to leave the game by hitting 0, the dealer will check the bet, accept that, and then if we decide to leave with some money remaining, it'll see, I see you've chosen to retire for the night. Your balance is $90. And then if I ran out of money, it would go ahead and print out this message here. Looks like it was a rough night for you. You're all out. See you later, cowboy. I also was able to implement, let's see, insurance. Insurance is typically prompted if the dealer shows an ace face up, and it'll protect the player against a dealer's blackjack. So it'll take half of your initial bet in a side bet. Check whether the dealer has blackjack, and if that's the case, you'll win the insurance. And if the dealer does not have blackjack, you lose the insurance, and the turn continues. So this is my program. It was a real blast learning CodeInPlace with the section leaders, and I'm real excited to see what coding in Python will allow me to do later on.